So, beginning in this course, we need to understand the importance of the CIA Triad. And that CIA Triad stands for confidentiality, integrity, and availability. And when talking about these three elements, you need to apply them to your data that you're trying to secure. You want to make sure that it's either confidential to where only people can see it who needs to see it. It has the integrity to where only the people who are supposed to change it are able to change it, and then it needs to be available for people when they need it at that point in time. So we need to make sure that all three phases of cybersecurity or informational security, this triad applies to the data that we want to protect or we want to make available. So in certain businesses, it may be more important to have confidentiality a strong point versus the other two. And in other businesses, it may be important to have availability be a strong suit versus the other two. So to give an example is that in confidentiality, maybe if I'm a government entity, I want to make sure that I keep all adversary eyes away from the top secret information. Now, I'm not worried about the integrity as much, but it is a strong suit. But then not worried about the availability. But more importantly, I want to make sure that no one sees this information unless I want them to. So really, confidentiality and integrity kind of falls into that space of being very important, right? Where availability is not that important. Now let's take another company such as Netflix. Netflix data, which will be the movies and the shows that they stream, they want to make sure that that data is available at any given time that a user wants to use it. So now that part of the CIA triad is more important to them. It's a strong point to them. To make sure the confidentiality is strong, they want to make sure that you have your username and password, right? But it may not be as strong as having the data available whenever it's needed. So you need to take a step back, analyze what is important to your business, and then how does the CIA triad apply to your business, and what points do we want to focus on, and what points do we want to say, okay, we it's nice to have, but we it's not a dire need to actually have the latest and the greatest for this pillar.